There are lootable things here. Should I be looting right now? No, I mean, technically, if we were being like super immersive, no. Because, you know, time is of the essence and all that. But increased tech use skills. It will now be easier to pass relevant skill checks, which I think can work for us, right? All right, girl. Gloves for you.
None shall stand in my way.
I don't think anybody wants to stand in your way. This. All right. This, I ran into some weird issues with. There we go. That door, for some reason, like, I had to spin the camera around to try to get through. Girl, can you get that? Wow, you did. Cloak of Heroism. So you have to be a ben... Okay, so we could put that on Abelard? Yes. Love me a cloak. What is this? Metal... Or melted charge. Right, for those, like, universal lockpicking tool. Nice. We'll take the goods here. Not gonna say no to ammo or, well, anything that makes things go boom. Also, heretic cutthroats. Let's send all of that to cargo. I love that you can just send stuff to cargo. That's so good. All right. Let's go. Demolition. Blow up the door, Argenta.
Never doubt me.
Girl, you just blew up a door. I'm never gonna doubt you. Oh, this is so cool. So this is, I believe, where we started part of the game. Like, so this is, I want to say this is closer to where we got hit and betrayed kind of thing. So to see it now looking like this, after everything we had gone through, is so good. Such good storytelling. So they gave you just enough time in this area before to know what it looks like and stuff, and to now appreciate the absolute and utter carnage that is happening. Oh no. Big booms. Let's go. Quick, quick, quick. Quick as a bunny. No. I can't see. I can't see. No, everybody's blinded now by all this. Roar of the roar of flames rings in your ears. The choking smoke makes you cough and gasp for air. You instinctively recoil from the scorching heat, wiping your face. A moment later, a hazy silhouette forms in the raging wall of fire. You're surrounded by ear-splitting noise and screaming, yet you distinctively hear the sound of footsteps. And then you see the figure walk out of the fire towards you. Theodora von Valencius. Her expression is... Now, I think it's interesting that it's in quotes and Theodora, not Theodora, and I believe it also is that way on the portrait, which should already tell you that things are not as they appear. Her expression is calm, terrifyingly so for someone whose body is engulfed by an inferno. One of her hands is resting on the hilt of her power sword. The other is raised in an inviting gesture. Are you lost, my heir? Argenta goes as still as a statue and then slowly raises her weapon. An apparition, a sorceress's apparition, trickery of the warp. Sister, you will lower your weapon. Despite his commanding tone, Abelard does not sound too confident. He's staring at the rogue traitor, and you notice a muscle in his cheek twitching. Threatening the Lord Captain is outrageous. This is impossible. I doubt you're aware of the limits of what is possible, Tessera, for your worldview is but an iota of what a rogue traitor knows and sees, but I can tell that you would like me to share that knowledge with you. The power over reality. Theodora watches you without blinking. Her snake-like gaze almost makes you forget about the fire searing you, leaving burns on your skin. I can lead you out of these flames, Tessera, show you a path, rid you of pain, and give you a weapon so that you may defeat your enemies. Decide. Your mouth begins to salivate. Each word Theodora speaks is like music to your ears. The entity that now dwells in the deepest recesses of your mind is pleading, begging, demanding that you give her an immediate answer. And that answer can be nothing but acceptance. Do not listen to this abomination, Tessera. There is not but his light in your heart. If you are resolute in your faith, then step into the flames the Emperor protects. His faith will not be deterred by either darkness or deceitful promises, nor will the fire burn those who carry the torch of faith in their soul. To the void with you, we need to follow Lady Theodora before we suffocate in this furnace. The people Abelard looks back at the coughing and confused people around you. Tessera, the survivors from the middle decks. We must help the crew, lead them out, find a way. Over the roaring flames you hear distant sounds, frightened voices, screams, muffled and distorted, as if there were a body of water between you and them. Then we'll miss our chance to meet up with it. Idira breaks off and starts coughing violently. Her knees buckle and she looks like she's about to fall. Tessera, what are we waiting for? So this is the convictions I had mentioned to you. Promotion through the ranks. Each of these 3 directions opens up an access to new dialogue lines, events, unique abilities, and also changes of attitude of others towards your character, which I'm really excited about. I am going to go... So we went with Imperialis on stream because my chat has an obsession with Argenta currently, which, I mean, I can't blame them. I can't at all. Like, it's Argenta. But I want to try the Benevolentia option. I don't want to do Hereticus yet. I don't know if I'm going... Like, I might be curious to try a playthrough. I don't know if I do it on stream or a Let's Play or just on my own. I am kind of curious to see at least what some of these options give, but let's go with this. I'm not going to leave my people in harm's... And it's interesting, right? As I mentioned before, at some point you're going to have to like assume the role of heir if you want to keep moving forward, right? If you want to keep growing and everything like that and accepting what's happening to you. And I don't want to say like fight back, but find your own way to own it, to own the fact that you technically have a, you know, you share blood with this person and now it's kind of leashed you to this. So if it's going to leash you to this, you might as well make the most of it. You might as well, you know, do what you can. And I think it's interesting that I will not leave my people in harm's way. That's very different than saying I will not leave the people in harm's way, or I will not leave people in harm's way. When you say my people, you've already assumed the role of rogue traitor in some ways. You've already assumed the role of heir. You know that these are your people and you'll do anything you can to protect them. And I like that. You look away and the illusion breaks. The unbearable heat instantly makes your skin burn and the voices of the people beyond the shroud of smoke grow stronger and hopeful. Once you and your companions rush back, barking orders and guiding the survivors in your determination, you completely forget about Theodora. And when you turn your head, you see nothing but bellowing fire. So you're telling people to fall back. We'll go around. Oh, no. So I assume we're going to follow. So... saving. And let's see. So I will say, it was pretty quick walking through the fire, if anybody's curious.
Emperor favors me today.
It was basically just you walk through the fire and then it moves on to the next part, which I thought was really interesting. So desire to personally meet with a person brought aboard her flag. Okay, by right of blood. So I assume we're going. Here we go. Too late. We're too late. Abelard throws up his hands in despair. Or perhaps Edelthrad and his escort never made it here, which would be even worse. Or they could be fighting on the bridge as we speak. Argenta grips her weapon without us. What is that? I can't see anything. My lady, I bet... I don't know where this person is. Okay, well, there's somebody here somewhere. My lady, I beg your pardon for interrupting. The officer quickly bows. The people are asking for orders. You came back to save us, so now we will follow you through thick and thin. To the bridge. If Edelthrad is there, then he requires immediate assistance. Abelard turns to you. I say, Tessera, there is one thing that I find most troubling. The Lord Captain's Vox casts are still coming in. Even though it would make sense for Lady Theodora to be on the bridge right now, at the head of the counter-assault, I feel uneasy. What if the Lord Captain is besieged in her own chambers without your permission? With your permission, I suggest we confirm for ourselves that she is not. We can use the same elevator Lady Theodora and Mort headed for earlier. So interesting. So now I wonder if he's dead or not. That's an interesting change of outcomes. I don't want to spoil it in case you go the other way, but this part is completely different than what I experienced before, which I'm really excited about. So that definitely means that like this is all, it feels very like RPG in a good way, like in the best possible way. And it should, because it is an RPG, but like, I don't know. You always get like super excited when things are like, wait. I picked a different option and something entirely different happened, and that's so cool, and you get super excited every time. I don't care how many RPGs I play. I always get excited when stuff like that happens. All right. Can I steal stuff first? Let's go to the Lord Captain's quarters. I probably should save. But, you know, I think it just saved for me. Actually, no. You know what? Let's make save. Just to be safe. All right. Let's go. Let's see what happens. Oh, this can't be good. At all. Whoa, she got a water feature. Maybe it's a big bathtub, but still it's a water feature. These are like the nicest quarters. Oh my god. Yeah. Is this her bedroom? What a bedroom! That bed is huge. And then clothes, like wardrobes. What an impressive bedroom. With the window. So nice. Girl, these are fancy quarters, Tessera. Mort, no! Mort! Auntie! Oh no! Oh no. Okay. I assume Mort is gone. Just to remember him by. Wait, did I not accidentally take it? Okay. The scene of the murder looks like something caught. I wanted to read all that. Theodora von Valencius's body is sprawled on the large, blood-drenched desk. The Arch Militant's corpse, still clutching a weapon, is lying on the floor by one of the bulkheads. The Sister of Battle surveys the scene, her gaze lingering on the Arch Militant's body. Emperor, accept thy faithful souls. No! Adira's heart-wrenching scream shakes the wall. She collapses to her knees, her body shuddering as she weeps. Lord Captain, I didn't hear a thing. Not a whisper, not a breath. It was so loud. Why didn't I foresee this? Abelard, stunned, takes a few steps forward and leans heavily on the edge of his desk. His eyes are locked on Theodora's body. Lord Captain, who would even dare unless that rat... I doubt it. Vogdvir wished humiliation and suffering upon Theodora, not a swift death. It could have happened in the heat of battle, not to mention that Mort was here. He would have protected Lady Theodora to the last. How could Mort have failed her so terribly? The Arch Militant was born on a death world. He had lightning-fast reflexes. Indira sobs and gets up. She glances around looking lost. I can look at things in my own way. If you find something that might bear the imprint of the killer, just give it to me. I'll see what the secrets hold. I examine Theodora's body. You lean closer to the body. The cause of death is apparent. What ended the rogue trader's life was an auto pistol shot, an extraordinarily accurate one at that. Theodora's face bears an expression of surprise, the last emotion she experienced in life. Something on the floor catches your eye. A heap of blood-spattered parchment and a scroll that must have fallen off the desk. As you lean down for a closer look, you notice something else. Small shards of glass scattered on the floor. Adira, would you try touching inspect the shards by the desk? It's difficult to say what exactly was broken. The object fell on the floor, and that is as much as you can ascertain. Upon closer examination, the shards appear iridescent rather than completely transparent, as if they had been submerged in promethium, which is a combustible fuel. Inspect papers. Report accounts of dispatches. You go over the scrolls until you stumble upon a document that is starkly different from the rest. It is handwritten letter signed with the initials XC and sealed with a symbol that is vaguely familiar to you. Apparently I failed that check, but try as you might, you cannot recall its meaning. Examine the Arch Militant's body. Auto pistol shot went through Mort's forehead, spraying the floor and the furniture around with blood, brain matter, and shards of his skull. The safety of the Arch Militant's weapon is off. The killer must have been a split second quicker than he. Adira, what do these shards tell you? She scoops up a handful of shards and clenches them in her fist with such strength the blood starts dripping. I see streaks of color, luminous blue lights, face drawing closer. Lady Theodora and Conrad and... What is that? Oh! She shakes her hands, looking frightening. Something dark, enormous. Oh, Tessera, this glass thing was something nasty, that's for sure. Tainted witchcraft. You cannot tell if Argenta's remark is directed at the glass shards or Adira herself. Adira, would you try touching Theodora? It might be able to see the killer through her eyes. Adira's whole body shudders. It doesn't work like that. I can try to read the memories of the objects, but dead bodies are different. Something like that would require her soul, and after what we saw on the officer's desk, I won't risk searching for it in the warp. Yes, the crucible of battle calls to me once more. No, wait, we must see if we can find anything. Adira, you can't bring her back. Let her go. You give up so easily? I expected as much from the sister. It's not like she has a heart. But you? Oh no, I'll get to the bottom of this. I'll find the one responsible for murdering the Lord Captain, and when I do, the scum will regret the day they were born. Alright, so we're gonna search now. So this had said, caught the dead by surprise. No one had time to react to what was happening. So she was completely caught by surprise. Who would do that? Who, like, I don't... Maybe we haven't met them yet. Ooh. Theodora Rosary. The wearer of this amulet gains a bonus to commerce and lore. Oh! Yep. Need that. Gonna take that. And this. So, quick question. Show helmet off. Show backpack off. I don't know if we're ever gonna get a backpack, but... just in case. Also, we should probably level up, huh? Let's see. I have 1 rank available. Can I? So, I assume... Could I pick this? No. Is it this I can... Where's my rank that I can pick? Hold on. Let's go back to Doctrines. Upgrade Adept Doc. Okay, there we go. Pattern recognition, weak body, weak soul. Instant expose. No, I don't have expose weakness. Pattern recognition. Every enemy with clue inflicts 1 stack on enemy. Tide of excellence. Let's do that. Oh, interesting. So that will... Can I get expose weakness now? Like, I'm wondering if that's something I can go back for. Pattern, you know what? Enemy inflicts 1 3-cell radius around them at the start. Oh, okay. Let's do that instead. And then tech use. I think we have already upgraded that. Let's do logic. Perfect. And then you need enrage. If the fighter's less than 50% wounds, they gain. Yes. Did you only have 1 level up? Okay. Oh, she's an adept too. So I'm going to go with Tide of Excellence. And then let's give you tech use. And Argenta. Marksman. Okay. Let's give you rapid reload. What is that? Reload costs 2 AP less -1. The first reload in combat's free. Yes. Awareness. Or demolition. Let's give her awareness. Okay. Done. Perfect. So now we're looking for something, anything, right? Yes. What is this? Parlor organ seems to have been sitting idle for many years.
It's about time.
What is? A bizarre fragment hung on the trophy board. The light, smooth surfaces object are okay. Am I actually? I'm going for okay. Oh no. So we're not doing that. Never mind. We're gonna see if he can get okay. We gotta go find him. Then. Oh. Isn't this where we came in? How do I leave? Or am I... Oh. Was it this way? Oh. There's a whole other room back here? Auntie, how big was your apartment space? Is that what killed her? Is that what killed her? Maybe. It's almost dead. I'm gonna leave her. Let's do that. gonna put him over here. Let's get started. Wow. Wow. Okay. Great. This is great. Light and medium armor. I think now it might not be the time for the armor because I can't do much about it right now. Okay, question. Do I heal him? I'd rather just take these guys out personally.
At your beck and call.
Thank you.
I took care of this one.
Thank you. Okay, he's down. Or done, not down.
Already done.
This. Now, girl, you got all these guys right here. Now. This one.
Nothing I can't do.
Nice. Nice. Okay, enemy status. Different abilities. There is nobody in your way. Girl, make it count.
Each strike is a
Okay. 2 down. Good. Adira. Him.
was that you? Or
Almost. Almost down. And let's give him forewarning. Okay. Let's see what happens. Yes.
Go hand in hand.
Strike didn't do... No, don't hit her. Okay, now you just hit him.
It will be done.
Done. Easy. You're so good at that. Okay. Girl. I'm kind of curious if I don't give her study enemies, if she'll hit this well.
suits my purposes.
Nope, she still missed. So she got to have both. It seems like to really not not like XCOM it.
God Emperor, move through me.
Okay.
Be the fire in my heart. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Perfect. Everybody dead? Anything good? What is that? I don't know if that'll be useful just yet, but you know what? Never can have enough. Quick save. Void ship bridge. Oh my goodness. This is absolute and total carnage. No! You awful, awful creature. Who is that? Edelthrad. Oh, it's Edelthrad. Oh no. Who is clutching a bleeding wound in his chest gives you a tormented look. Help arrived. Too late to change the tide, I'm afraid. But if there's any honor in you, we can at least try dying. We can at least die with dignity and give our lives to the rogue traitor. You look dreadful. He winces, only making the grimace worse. I'm still standing, and I have enough strength in me for one more fight. All that truly concerns me is, where is the Lord Captain? She will not be joining us. He gives you a confused look, then a realization dawns on him. His eyes filled with disbelief. No. Dead? Edelthrad shudders and grabs his shoulder. As you watch, the sleeve of his doublet bursts open. Tune bone growths pierce through the fabric. No matter what ritual Conrad is performing there, the warp is too strong. I can't withstand it. I feel my body changing with every second. As the warp rings in the air, this is the end. We will perish in the warp along with the warrant and all the dynasty's heirs. The enemy of humanity is victorious. Adira looks anxious at Edelthrad and she glances back at you. I've seen it before. We'd better get away from him. Changes are already accelerating. I forbid you the very thought of yielding. Only resigning to your fate will you truly suffer defeat. The ship can still be steered out of the warp, but we must first restore communications between the bridge and the navigation. I forbid you to the very thought. Like, this is kind of what I was mentioning earlier. Like, when you get down to this moment, when there is, you know, nothing left kind of thing, you can't give up at this point. You have to keep pushing until literally the end, because you never, ever, ever know what's going to happen. Words worthy of a righteous soul. Save the lofty words for later, will you? The navigator's ready to take the ship out of the wharf. If he gets some help from the bridge. Edelthrad stares at you, his eyes harden. Then we have no right to bow our heads. Come on, no! Stabbing people in the back, really? You're awful. You can see him clearly in the gloom of the bridge. He's holding the now familiar broken blade stained with dark drops that seem to have pearlescent glimmer to them. We are out of time. Edelthrad bites his knuckles, desperately thinking. You can see a wave runs through whites of Edelthrad's eyes. They begin to fill with a sickly yellowness. To Edelthrad, to the party. Ready your weapons. If we're going to die this day, let us do it with honor. Draw your weapon. Vogdvir, you duplicitous cur. The rogue traitor's death will be avenged. Or Edelthrad, that complicates things. No, we're going straight for Vogdvir. I can't not. What? Theodora is dead? He stares at you, seemingly genuinely bewildered. No, that can't be. Not now. I still haven't. Edelthrad lowers his head and then sighs and locks eyes with you. His gaze cold, haughty, and fanatical. The ritual will not be completed. I'll take care of it. And you? See to it that the void ship breaks free of the warp. Watch over our realm, and farewell. Edelthrad, don't! Oh no, he's gonna succumb to it. So many more cutscenes than I was anticipating, too? So there's... It cost him his life. He died trying to disrupt it. And now we have to end him. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, y'all. We're good. We're good. This is nothing. Don't worry, okay? We know-ish what we're doing. Ish. I use ish very loosely. I don't know what that... Okay. You know what? Let's just put them... I don't know if this is smart, but we're gonna go with it. Probably not. But... Wait, what happened? Okay. Okay, Argenta, stay enraged. All right. Let's do this. Let's do this. And Dad's barely gonna touch him. The question is, am I better off taking out somebody else that's gonna cause us more trouble down the road? Question. How much is your lightning gonna do?
Anything else?
No. I want to see if it'll hit both of them. Nice. Momentum. To use the unique abilities called Heroic Act and Desperate Measure, momentum is required. Depending on the action your party in combat, the momentum bar will fill or deplete. Higher the momentum value allows the character... Okay. Is that... I assume... Okay. And then this must be momentum. Depletes it. Oh, Desperate Measure. Art. Okay. Good to know. Is there anything else you can do? Wait. Removes one stack of clue from a target to decrease its dodge, parry, and armor. Okay, so we can't... We're good. We're just gonna leave you there. Are you... you're down! Ay. Okay, Argenta. Argenta! Did I accidentally skip over Argenta? Maybe. It's fine. We're good. Nobody worry. I'm not worried. Are you worried? No, nobody's worried. It's fine. Okay. We're... No. Girl, this is what we have. You missed! Tess. Yep. Tess missed. Okay, you didn't. Good. Okay. He's up. Okay. Now this. Adira. Let's... Can you get them? You know what? It might hit both. Did. Good. Oh, no. Did you injure? Oh, and it just barely. That's good. I just want to get rid of as many extras as possible because I feel like once we get rid of them, that'll make this a lot easier. Can I expose weakness on this thing? Just to have it. I think I did that. Okay, now you.
At your
Up.
beck and call.
This. Okay, I need you to move here.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time.
Have you? Have you fought a chaos spawn before? Okay. I need you. Girl, move. Now I need, what is this? Warhammer. I should have done that earlier. We're still learning. No.
I'll do it.
Yes! What just happened? It heals? Oh, good. It heals, Argenta. All right, Tess. This, up. That hits harder, right? Does that hit any different? Let's try it. Good. Okay. Sir, can you not miss either? Thank you. Good, no miss. Good, no miss there. Okay, good. Chaos Spawn is down for a minute. If we did this on him, that's 10 to 17. If we did this on him, 11 to 15. Wait. That's better. Ish. Ish.
On it.
Good. Okay. Okay. Maybe getting somewhere a little bit. Okay, endure. Now hit him. Make it hurt.
At your beck and call.
Okay. Done. Tess? No, Argenta. Girl. That's 10 to 15. Yeah, I don't need the full-fledged.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Okay, good. Tess, honey. Tess. You see that? You missed! Tess, I can't take you anywhere. He hit! Good! We got some great... Okay. Oh god. No, stop! Chaos Spawn. We got some great marksmen in the group. Love to see it.
Will do.
Thank you. He's almost dead now. Like, he's down. All right, Argenta. Argenta!
Doubt is for the weak.
Ended him. Find the Master Helmsman. All right, everybody's up and needs to be leveled, but the good news is we beat a Chaos Spawn. Oh boy, that was something. Now we're going to find the Master Helmsman and see if we can get out of this all before we go boom.